guys, welcome to Bastion Time. I am your host Bastion and this is Nintendo News. Let's get to that news. As I'm recording this, Bravely Default, what's the sequel called? Bravely Second is out in Japan and Europe. Not yet in the US. It comes out over here in April, I think, or March or something. I'm not on top of that date. But in any case, there have been some interesting alterations made to it that we've become aware of before it's even out. Things like, first of all, basically all of the costumes have been altered, because apparently in the original Japanese one, the females were quite scantily clad, and we can't have that over here in America, no way Jose, so they had to completely redesign the outfits to make them less scantily clad. And then other things, like they had a costume for a class that was similar to a Native American, but bizarrely they decided that that could be construed as racism or something, so they changed it to a cowboy outfit. Or I don't get it. It makes no sense to me, but in any case, they've made all kinds of interesting alterations to the costumes and stuff. And then one interesting alteration that they made is that when you complete certain side quests, you can either get a good ending or a bad ending, depending on choices you make. Apparently that's been eliminated in the European versions. You'll just always get the good ending no matter which choices you make, so that's disheartening. I'd like to be able to see the bad endings if they're in there. I don't understand why they would have removed that. That's weird. I hope that that's not the case for the North American release, but history tells us, yes, that's exactly what will happen with the North American release as well. Dorkly has a very silly little video out called The Legend of Zelda. I didn't stutter or repeat or was redundant there. It literally is about Princess Zelda and Link having a conversation where Link doesn't really understand why it's not called The Legend of Link. It's very silly. You should definitely watch it. I loved it. There's a link down in the description. We've seen a lot of recreations of Majora's Mask from Majora's Mask. Not so much the other masks. Well, here we do have the Deku mask and the Goron mask. Strangely enough, not the Zora mask. Not sure why not, but they're really good. If you want to look at more pictures of that, there's a link for you down below. And our final story for the day is about the fact that Nintendo has decided to start blocking videos uploaded to YouTube that display Mario Kart being hacked. I guess they just don't like the idea that people are out there hacking their games, so decided to go ahead and remove those videos. So, yeah, I don't have a problem with it. It's fine. I guess it's their prerogative to control that kind of thing. I mean, they don't like the idea of hacks, certainly, so why would they want videos out there showing these hacks being performed? It makes sense to me, I guess, but I can imagine plenty of people out there are ticked off at Nintendo once again having a sort of authoritarian stance on YouTube videos. But anyways, that is it for this episode of Nintendo News. See you guys next time. Bye, guys.